What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Pokemon Dungeons and Dragonites, episode 21. Here with the crew, the trainers, the people.
It's me, your boy, Eric, and I play a Pokemon trainer who specializes in rock-type Pokemon, who loves the mountains, the woods, camping, and long walks on the beach. Did I mention pina coladas? Anyways,
what about getting caught in the rain?
Right.
I am Marina. Oh, I'm Ariana, and I play.
Wait, what?
I'm Marina, and I play Ariana.
The twist.
And I play Marina, who is a Pokemon trainer who specializes in psychic type Pokemon. And I have an Articuno, just so you know.
That's true.
And I'm
Throw that out
Tyler.
there.
I play Leaf Rowan Nadim, the Pokemon trainer, soon to be champion of the Kanto region, who specializes in fire-type Pokemon, currently competing in a game show for his very future. He just received several fans as he glided into the island of Cinnabar on the back of a majestic Articuno, gained hundreds of fans in that moment.
Didacuno.
Yeah, hundreds of fans. Literal hundreds of people.
And then lost one immediately.
And I'm Chandler. I am your professor, your dungeon master, your nice little doctor's coat wearing Superman shirt guy. And if you missed last episode, our trainers made their way to Cinnabar Island, where they walked around, got a room, hotel room, spa and resort, set up a spa for actually the next day. And they also, while there, learned about the Fossil Center, ran into an old friend, and signed up for the Cinnabar Spa and Resort Island Games for their next gym badge, where they competed in the first game of the night, which had 3 challenges, which had them, the Silver Mankeys, going up against the Golden Carp. And so far, so good for them. Eric was able to win his match. Ariana sadly was unable to win theirs, but Tyler, with the quick throws of the Pokeballs, has indeed won round 3. So with
Didn't miss a ball.
the show was sent to commercial as they prepare for their next game. So the next game is currently being set up. Is there anything you all would like to do during this commercial break?
I kind of want to just thoroughly look around and get kind of gain some wherewithal and see how they have, the backstage set up. Is there any special treatment towards anybody?
Make a perception check for me.
Perception.
An
I
outrage.
always forget it.
That was loud when I dropped my phone.
Oh.
What's your roll there, Eric?
I don't want to say.
Just tell everyone.
A little 1.
It was a 1.
As you kind of look around, trying to see if anyone's getting special treatment, if there's any nice areas, everyone is getting special treatment except for you. Just a glance, you feel like everyone is getting special treatment except for you.
They bring me a pina colada.
That means Rena and Leaf.
In your quick glance around, it looks like they're being handed just drink after drink and all these. They're being fanned. It's really weird. And just a quick glance that's what you think you've seen here, but you're thoroughly convinced that this is what you've seen.
I'm just gonna start grumbling into myself.
You're right there? You're right
Yeah.
there?
Is there a crafts table here? Craft service table?
There is. Actually, as you look over, Blaine is currently at the craft service table, just drinking some water and getting some little grapes, throwing waters away after he finishes them.
I'm gonna go over and stand next to him as I'm picking up my thing. I'll be like, "Those are some pretty good pretty good Pokeball throws I was doing. Yeah.
The Silver Man. Yes. Yeah, that was pretty great. Yeah, that's actually the first perfect game we've seen this season. Pretty incredible.
Yeah. That's my thing. I'm gonna be the champion one day. No big deal.
And he puts out his hand. What's your name, future champion?
My name is Leaf Nadim. I forgot my name.
Oh, listen, happens to the best of us.
I have a bunch of nicknames. I go by a charcuterie board of nicknames.
Well, give me your favorite nickname then.
What did you just call it?
A charcuterie
Charcuterie board.
Charcuterie?
No, it's definitely not charcuterie.
Yes, it is.
It's definitely not.
It's definitely charcuterie.
It's not.
My favorite nickname is the Pokemon Master.
Oh,
Leaf
well.
Nadim.
Well, Pokemon Master Leaf Nadim, I'm excited to watch your journey, and we'll see if you're able to get my badge tonight and move forward. How many badges do you have?
6.
Oh, well, you're almost there then. The championship itself is coming up pretty soon, so good luck.
Well, good luck.
And as he's saying that, a PA walks over, is like, Blaine, and starts waving.
I then turn my phone to end recording, and I'm gonna say I'll save that for later, because I recorded Blaine calling me Pokemon Master Leaf Nadim.
How are you recording him? Just like audio?
Yeah, I'm not.
Or did you like hold it up to like get his face?
No, I had it in my pocket, so it's just audio.
Okay. Don't forget that you have that. It's also make a dexterity check for me to see how bad the audio quality is.
Probably pretty bad. Whoops, I didn't even roll. That's like a 9.
So it's you of course clearly aren't listening to it right now, but when you listen back to it later, you'll hear it's Pokemon Master Nadim. It's not the greatest audio quality.
I'll touch it up in post.
Yeah. And with that, Blade turns around and he heads back to the center stage. A few PAs kind of grab you all, take any cups or drinks that you have away from you, and gets everyone set up as the lights come in onto Blade.
When somebody's trying to take it away from me, I kind of just hold my cup back a little aggravated. Like, who the frick are you trying to give them pina coladas and I have to hold my own cup?
Oh, sir, the show's about to start. We can't have any.
Whatever. And
We can't have any alcohol inside.
Grabs it, walks off. And the music plays as the lights kind of fade in onto Blaine. And he goes, "Welcome back to the Cinnabar Island Games. I hope you enjoyed that wonderful commercial break. We are still joined by the Silver Mankeys and the Golden Carps." And the crowd goes wild. He goes, "Now, after game 1, it is time for game 2." And as he points over, a giant cloth kind of drops. And as it does, you all see a large pit-looking thing. Not a pit, but it's more of a kind of like an arena, like you would see like from a boxing match or something like that. As you kind of get a look into it, and as that kind of drops, Blaine turns to everyone and he goes, "It's time for the Pokeball Scramble!" And the crowd is going wild. And one of the cameras kind of gets a little closer to Blaine, and Blaine looks at it and he goes, "Due to certain Pokemon League regulations, we are required to have some type of Pokemon battle to be able to give out a badge. So this is for the Pokemon League." And as the camera pulls out and has like the wide shot of all of you, he goes, "Each of you will be choosing one of your partner Pokemon to be competing in the Pokeball Scramble. Golden Carps, who do you have for you?" And they step up and they throw their 3 Pokemon in: Eradicate, a Krabby, and a Pinsir. Kind of just like on their red side right there. And
Rookies.
Blaine turns to you and he goes, "Silver Mankeys, which Pokemon shall you be choosing for the Pokeball Scramble?"
Charmeleon.
Cool. So you throw your Charmeleon in. Charmeleon pops out.
Show 'em what you got, Dratini.
Dratini goes flying out. Looks like we have a Dratini on the field today. You don't see that very often.
Articuno.
Oh, shh.
Articuno. You didn't want to impress anyone on our way in, but you're going to impress everyone on national television.
So as
Oh my
the
God.
Articuno comes out, the arena goes silent.
I like how we just built it up. We went Charmander, Dratini, which is like, oh, okay, and then Articuno.
You all can see there is like a large, like what you would expect to see at like a basketball arena or something at the very top with like showing all the different screens for the audiences that's watching that can see what's being shown on TV. And the camera is like you see like Charmeleon appear, and then you see Dratini appear, and then you see just Articuno come out. And as Articuno appears there, the camera like kind of like cuts to a wide where you can see a lot of the audience just unmoving. And the camera then just cuts to Blaine, who's just wide-mouthed, like just looking with uncertainty of what he's seeing. And like he turns to the three of you and he goes, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to cut to a commercial break. We'll be back in just one moment. And the camera's cut, and immediately, like a rush of different like PAs and stuff come over towards you all, and Blaine comes up and he goes, is that an Articuno?
Yeah?
Where did you get an Articuno?
I caught it like any good Pokemon trainer.
And he like he's reaching up to can they do that? We've never, this is unprecedented.
I mean, he's a Pokemon.
Can they?
Are
use
you trying to say
Pokemon?
that this Articuno is any lesser than other Pokemon?
What? No. It's the fact that it's a legendary Pokemon. We've never had something like this before. I don't know if this is allowed. I don't know.
Hey, guess what? Blaine, do you want to watch the views skyrocket?
It's true.
And you see, like, anime style, like, his irises turn to dollar bill signs. Or the Poke dollar signs is what they turn to. And then they roll, like, slot machines between, like, that, the ratings going up, and the photo of an Articuno. And then they, like, center on Articuno in both of his eyes. And as he, like, looks at the Articuno and looks back, and he goes, "You make a good point, son. Yes, it's approved. I checked the rules. It's there. It's all approved. Well, you all are set. Carps, good." He walks back over, stands.
How are the carps looking?
I'm not even gonna require a perception check. All three of them are just like, the entire time they've just been wide mouth, just staring, like just back and forth.
So this gym battle, the badge is ours.
And like
Right.
you Articuno is just like flapping majestically, like little ice particles just like coming off of them. And like the entire crowd, like as you all look around, like everyone in the crowd has like their phone up and is like taking photos of this. You see a few people on PokeTalk that are like, "Yo, I'm live here at the Cinnabar Island here with PokeTop, and look, it's Articuno."
Marina, get
How are they
Articuno
able
to do
to
some
record?
rounds. Make it snow.
Yo, Articuno. Make it snow. Make it snow.
And like Blaine goes,
Make it
"No,
snow."
stop what you're doing. Wait until we come back from commercial.
Oh, right, yes, absolutely.
10 seconds. That's all I ask."
After he wins, victory laps.
And Blade goes back over and takes his spot, and the camera comes in, the light comes back up, and he goes, "Welcome back from that commercial break. I know it. Everyone's surprised, everyone's amazed, but me, Blaine, I knew this was coming. Of course we would. That is our surprise to you all. The legendary bird, Articuno." And as he points, like the camera cuts to it, and Blaine looks to you and like is like,
Articuno, fly.
and Articuno like And just like snow starts like just going everywhere as these ice particles kind of go around, and like you can just hear like the audience go like crazy as Articuno like takes a lap around the stands and then like comes in and lands back. Camera cuts back to Blaine. Well, we all knew that this season was going to be incredible. Now, are you ready?
Give him a berry.
Just toss a bear as he's like flying by, like catches it in his mouth, and he's like, now it's time for the Pokemon Scramble. The rules! The Pokemon will be inside the arena. Each side is your team's goal. You have about a little over a minute, 10 rounds. In the middle of a collection are some oversized Pokeballs. The rules of the game: in the game with the most amount of Pokeballs in your team's side. You are allowed to steal Pokeballs from the opposing team's side. You can use an action to have a Pokemon pick up a Pokeball and drop it off in yours. You use your movement to move the Pokemon, pick it up, drop it off. You can run over and steal. You can also use an attack to attempt to stop someone from stealing a Pokeball from your side. There is also, in the very bottom of it, you'll find an Ultra Ball that is worth 3 points. Whichever team has the most points wins a full piece of the Pokeball. And he holds up the little medallion piece. Trainers, are you ready? The golden carps are still just wide open and go, sure. Silver Mankeys, are you ready?
I'm ready to play some Fall Guys.
What? This isn't
Entire life.
This isn't Fall Guys? What are you talking about?
Thanks.
Hey, remember? We're the bad guys.
But this isn't Fall Guys.
Are the bad guys.
And with that, Blaine makes a movement, a timer starts, and like some fireworks go off. I need you all three to roll initiative.
Plus the dexterity, right?
Yes.
Wow. I have
Plus our
sucky
dexterity.
rolls. Not your dexterity.
Right,
Your Pokemon's dexterity.
17.
Cool.
11.
4.
Are we allowed to just straight up knock out the other Pokemon?
No.
I'm not allowed to just attack them relentlessly.
No. The point. The point is to get the Pokeballs in there. You aren't doing actual attacks. You'll do
Let's kill them.
attacks to like push them away. You don't have to keep track of your hit points in this. It's kind of the whole thing of it. Ariana's at 11.
So in that case, are we only allowed to use certain moves?
You could just say that you are attacking in a way to like either block them from stealing a Pokeball from you, or you're attacking them to get your ball, and you'll pretty much just roll for something. If you have a specific move that you want to use,
okay, yeah,
then you can tell me what that move is and how, and we'll resolve that way.
What I was gonna say is embedded to the app that we're using is a move that every Pokemon gets called Struggle. And it this move is known by all Pokemon and can be used at the time. Make a melee attack roll doing damage equal to 2 plus move, type plus damage on a hit.
Yeah, we can do that.
It's up to you, because if the whole point is not to like actually go into a full on battle, then
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Can we roll from Articuno's nature real quick?
Did we never roll Articuno's nature?
Remember we rolled if it was...
Yeah. Let me go ahead and roll Articuno's nature.
We did roll if it was shiny.
That was a 12.
Didn't roll.
It is relaxed. So +2 Constitution, -2 Strength.
Ooh, very nice. No, relax is good. It means it's got cool, calm.
Is it a girl or a boy?
I don't believe.
Sorry.
I think legendaries have genders.
Okay.
No, it does. I think Ditto's the only one that doesn't.
Pretty sure did it.
It is a female. You can choose it in the app, so
Yeah.
it is a
Roll
female.
for shiny? No.
That's a 3. That is not a shiny. You took a second and you like had to look back at it. You're like, wait, was it shiny? No, it wasn't shiny.
Like there's one feather that kind of glinted a little bit, and you're like, wait a minute. Oh no.
Wait a second. Is this shiny? Oh no, it's not. It's not shiny.
So Chandler, officially then, are we wanting to just use struggle then? If it's just kind of
that's just easier. If you have a certain move that like a move that would like paralyze someone or like a status affecting move, and you want to do that and you're wanting to do that to keep them from moving, you can do something like that. But for the most part, any attack, we could just use struggle because you're not wanting to damage them. You're just attacking them to kind of stun them for a second, so you're able to either steal a Pokeball from their side. Or stop them from stealing one of yours. Is kind of the idea behind it. And with that,
so pretty much it's struggle, and then any attack that would like if I have one that could paralyze or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. So that pincer is up first. And all of you as like trainers, like kind of are kind of on your side, team side, kind of like sitting there behind it, like cheering on your Pokemon and telling what to do. So the pincer takes off running. Runs up, grabs one of the Pokeballs, and as its action, picks up a Pokeball, and then runs it back and drops it into its side. That is its turn, and it is the Krabby's turn. The Krabby is going to charge over, grab a Pokeball, and drop it off on its side. Charmeleon?
Charmeleon's gonna run up, past all the Pokeballs, stand in front of them, and then smoke screen right underneath it.
Ooh, okay. Alright, so you send out a smoke screen that kind of comes out. What does smoke screen typically do? Because I think how we'll resolve this is...
you conjure a line of smoke on the battlefield 60 feet long and 5 feet thick that extends in any direction from a point within range. The areas on either side are obscure and oppose disadvantage on any range attacks made by a creature.
So are you putting this over the Pokeballs themselves or over on the side over there that they're on?
I'm doing it right here.
Cool. Oh, perfect. That works too. I was like, I was going to draw one. So that one right there is your smoke screen as it kind of comes out there. And like a smoked wall from where you all are standing kind of like starts to appear. The Blaine's like, oh, it looks like we have some smoke on the field. We'll see how that interacts with the golden carps. And how I'm going to do that is when they go to attempt to grab a ball, they are going to have to make a dexterity check to see if they end up getting to the correct place to grab it or not. There we go. So that is your turn.
Charmeleon, he'll also back up right here so you can see them coming.
Cool. It is it's actually Articuno's turn.
So once they're over here, I cannot grab them.
Yes, you can. So you'll go over there. You'll have to make an opposing check against it. Right now, they're guarding the pit since they dropped it off. So you'll have to make an opposing check, a strength check versus their strength, to be able to reach past them, grab the Pokeball, and then take it away.
So,
should I just grab the ones that are there first?
Do you all, I was going to say, do we want to have an offensive, defensive, and then Pokeball grabber strategy? To where one person is going to try and steal from them, one person is defending ours, and the other person is just going for the middle?
That's fine.
We just need to determine who's doing what. I would say my Dratini is probably the least significant.
Wow, I hope
right
Dratini
now,
didn't hear that.
not that Drod is insignificant, but in this particular challenge, the best thing he could probably do is just go running back and forth.
Yeah.
From the center to ours. So, do one of you want to be offensive over defensive?
I mean, I can fly 60 feet.
So if we want to metagame a little bit more, Charmeleon's walking speed is 30.
So maybe, well, yeah, I guess technically we're gaming. My thought was we're trainers talking right now.
Let's put this as we're planning before.
No, I would say like this is happening kind of as the round starts. So like you guys are like kind of talking, and like Pinsir and Krabby take off and grab their ball. Charmeleon runs up like as you're talking. You're Leaf's like, yeah, go to a smoke screen.
I think
So-
Articuno would fly further though.
Yeah. So would she
Fly
be
over
better,
For
or
the
would,
smoke screen.
would Articuno be better at offensive then, or defensive?
I think it could fly over the smoke screen, grab it, and fly back. And if it has any battlefield things like smoke
Yeah.
screen,
I'm
I
gonna be
don't
able to fly all
remember
the way
what
back.
Articuno's move set was.
You wouldn't be able to fly all the way back.
I'll be able to fly up to here.
Well, and you could always drop them off somewhere over here too. You don't have to fly them all the way back.
Yeah, it's an action to pick one up, but it's a bonus action to drop one.
Okay. So you could technically, once you get to a certain point, just pick them up, drop them somewhere close, and then my guy, I'm going to be the one that's running them in. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to go after these ones first?
I'm going to go after those first. If you wanted to put
Because they
the
already
pressure,
have 2.
yeah, if you wanted to put the pressure on them,
Try to steal one.
Leaf is going to be playing defense while you're doing offensive stuff, and then I'm going to be running the medium.
So you want me to try and we're trying to steal them then?
You're trying to steal them,
Gotcha.
and then once we get all of theirs, you're probably trying to prevent them from getting more too.
Okay. So I will fly over here.
So Articuno jumps up, and as it flies over, go ahead and make an opposing strength check. I am going to give you advantage since Articuno can fly. Because you can't fly like out of bounds to get it, but you can get a little bit height on Pinsir and Krabby. So go ahead and just roll, add your strength, and take the highest number. I'm gonna do the same for
Natural
Krabby.
20.
Okay, let's see if they get a natural 20. It's the only way they'll stop you. That was a 17, and that was a natural 1. So you're able to easily, as you go up, Krabby like puts its pincers up, grabs Articuno for like a second, and then it just slides through. Pinsir like goes to jump and like runs into Krabby and kind of like drops back, and you're able to get one of the Pokeballs into your possession. You're able to just like
Is that all I can do?
do what?
Is that all I can do, or can I start heading back?
Yeah, you can. If you have any movement, movement left, you can move back as far as you have.
So I went
Right there.
30. I can go 30 back.
Yeah.
So you can go back 30.
Cool. So wherever you want to head to, and I'll bring the Pokeball along with you. Cool.
And then you can drop it there as a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll drop it.
Yeah. So Pokeball kind of
And then
falls onto the ground. Articuno's like barely off the ground. And with that, it is Eradicate's turn. Eradicate is going to run over towards that and is going to attempt to grab a Pokeball. Going to make a dexterity check. Yep, so they're able to grab one of the Pokeballs in there, and they bring it back. Their team's kind of in the way there, but they're able to like squeeze through and toss the ball in. As you see the little scoreboard up in the air, click back to 2 for their team. And with that, it is Dratini's turn.
Okay. I'm going to start with Tyler. Are you good with that strategy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I was planning on
Double
mostly attacking them anyways.
Okay. I'm going to... Draw is going to run up and is going to grab the Pokeball in front of him.
Okay. You got
And
the
then is
Pokeball.
going to... So that was 5, 10, and then 15, 20, 25. So, and then is going to run back and drop it in.
Cool. The scoreboard ticks to 1 for you also. It's 1v2.
And then, yeah, so that's it.
Cool. And with that, it is Pinsir's turn. As the first round ticks down, Pinsir's going to run up back to the field here and attempt to grab a ball, one of the balls. Nope. Rolls too low, so it kind of like reaches through and it's just like smokes everywhere. And Pinsir kind of like pops out behind it, kind of like trying to get an idea of where it is. And that's all they got there. Krabby is going to head... How much can you move, Krabby? Krabby 30 feet. 20, 25, 30 is going to start heading that way. And with that, it is Charmeleon's turn.
Charmeleon's gonna step into the pit,
Okay.
grab this ball,
Okay.
and just chuck it towards Dratini.
All right. Make a perception check for Charmeleon.
Charmeleon
DC is 15.
perception.
Bum, bum, bum. So all of these Pokeballs, they're similar to what you've seen before. Similar to the ones you threw. They're kind of like squishy, but they're a lot larger. But they're just kind of there in a pile. The Ultra Ball is smaller, similar to the size that you were throwing. So that's what this perception check is to see if Charmeleon sees it.
14.
14, no. So Charmeleon doesn't see it, so it just grabs a normal Pokeball. And you're going to attempt to throw it.
He's gonna throw it back towards Dratini.
All right, make a dex. I guess a dex, or would that be like athletics?
I think it's both the same.
Yeah. So just go make a dexterity check for me. See if Charmeleon is able to chuck this.
4.
So grabs the Pokeball and sends it flying. It hits kind of right here, and then it kind of rolls back a little bit. But you know, you get it out. You get it out of there.
And he's gonna kind of, I guess, position himself over. Are all these? I don't know. He's gonna try to position himself over the pile of Pokeballs.
Okay. And with that, it is Articuno's turn.
Okay.
You got to remember that you have one action and one bonus action to pick up and drop. So anything that's on our side, I definitely could handle.
So I should be focusing on the other side.
I would think so.
Alright, so I'll fly over.
Cool. So Articuno takes off and flies back over there. And you're just going to grab another Pokeball?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no one there, so you were easily able to just pick up the Pokeball. Because none of them are even in there. So you grab a Pokeball, and however far back you can fly.
I think you could bring it back there if you only went half of your movement speed.
I think I went a little farther this time.
Oh, okay. Well, then you could go there.
I went 40, so I can go 20.
Ah. So you could there. That's our enemy, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Can I stay in the air?
Yeah, you can stay holding on to it. I mean, they can still make like a jump to try and grab it from you, but they're going to be at a disadvantage. So you fly over there. You don't have to let go of the Pokeball like you did last time.
Make sure that was... Now I can move one more. So yeah, I'm going to stay up in the air.
Cool.
With it.
They move over, you have the Pokeball there, and from there it is the Raticate's turn. It is going to kind of jump up. You kind of hear like the carps kind of like yelling, like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" How long does Smokescreen last, by the way, Tyler?
A minute.
Oh, flawed. So, alright, so roll
Let me double
that.
check.
They're able to do that. Let's see if
It lasts a minute and it's concentration.
Cool. So Raticate grabs one of the Pokeballs, runs back over and drops into their side. Their thing ticks back up to 2, and it is Droth's turn.
Okay, can I grab the Pokeball that's next to me? Or would that count as movement too?
No, you can just grab it. It's right next to you, so you can just
Yeah.
reach out, grab it. Bonus action, drop it in.
Yep.
Cool. So it drops in, your scoreboard ticks up to 2.
And then I'm going to move over here. Not there. I'm going to move here. Then stay there.
Cool.
Because I used an action, so I can't attack.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, used an action, used a bonus action.
Cool. And that's it.
And with that, it flips back up to the top of the turn. Pinsir is going to jump through, is going to attempt to grab a Pokeball here. Fails the check again. And this time, like, starts to back out. And the trainer goes, "Oh, what do you, just go through the smoke screen!" And kind of, like, comes over this way and preps up and actually, like, sees where it is now. And then it is Krabby's turn. Who's going to go 5, 10, 15. Grab a Pokeball. 5, 10,
No.
15. As your score falls back down to 1. And it's stand there holding a little ball in its hand. And with that, it is Charmeleon's turn.
It's been 3 rounds.
Yeah, this is the third round.
Charmeleon's gonna 1-up and attack Krabby.
Cool. Making a just roll to attack.
16.
That hits, so you kind of like, Charmeleon comes up and kind of just claws out of it, sending the Pokeball kind of out of their hand, as Krabby's kind of like...
And then he's gonna back up. He'll go and stand over the ball.
Cool, so you kind of step over it and protect it, stands over that ball there. Well, there, it is Articuno's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go drop this Pokeball.
Okay. So you fly over,
And
drop the
then-
ball in, your score ticks back up to 2.
I'm gonna go pick this one up.
Cool. So you head back over to it. So you bonus action to drop. Now you've actioned to pick up. So you now have that Pokeball in your possession.
In the air.
Yep. So up in the air holding the Pokeball. And with that, it is Raticate's turn. Raticate's kind of just going to get in a defensive position to protect their ball. Dratini?
Genie's gonna grab the Pokeball next to him.
Okay,
That
cool.
one. And then head back and drop it off.
Cool. Your score ticks up to 3. Back to the top of the order. It is now Pinsir's turn. Pinsir's going to reach in. Make a perception check. Oof. And Pinsir grabs the... Oh, wait. How do I get to that? How do I get to that page? There we go. And Pinsir is able to grab the Pokeball, or the Ultra Ball that is there. So Pinsir takes off with the Ultra Ball and drops off in there. You see their score tick up to 5 since the Ultra Ball counts for 3 points. That Pokeball is still in there. Cool. And it is Krabby's turn. So Krabby is going to attempt to attack Charmeleon to see if it can grab the Pokeball back from you. That is a natural 2. So kind of like reaches out. Charmeleon kind of like bars its teeth and hits it away. And with that, it is Charmeleon's turn.
Charmeleon is going to grab this ball,
Okay.
run it here, and then run up to
Cool.
make that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it can be like right here.
So Charmeleon scoops up the Pokeball, takes off running, and drops it into your pit. Your score ticks up to 4. And with that, it is Articuno's turn. Holding a Pokeball.
Okay. So I'm gonna drop this Pokeball.
Okay. Bonus
And I'm
action, let go
going-
of the Pokeball.
I'm gonna fly over here
Cool.
and grab that Ultra Ball.
Alright, go ahead and make a strength check with advantage.
23.
Let's see if either of them are able to stop you. No, both of them rolled 10 and 15. So they are not able to stop you, and you have the Ultra Ball in your possession.
And I can fly back.
25, I believe. I think somewhere there.
Cool.
Or I'll go here and make it.
So you fly back,
And I'm
Ultra
gonna
Ball in the possession. Their score drops to 2. And with that, it is the Raticate's turn. The trainer goes, Raticate, pitch, you guys got to get these balls. So Raticate's going to take off over here. Grab a Pokeball. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. And is going to run back with the Pokeball in possession. And it is Dratini's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna run up, grab that ball in front of me,
And drop it off.
Run back and drop it off.
Cool. So your score ticks up to 5. We are now at the start of the 4th round for Pinsir. Pinsir is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Grab a Pokeball. What is Pinsir's total movement? I think it's 30. It's 30. And is going to head back with Pokeball in possession. And it is Krabby's turn. Charmeleon is on deck. Krabby is going to 5, 10, and is going to attempt to attack Articuno up in the air. That is that 11 hit your AC?
Probably not.
Probably not.
No, it's 18.
Cool. So Krabby kind of goes up to attack. Articuno just slowly just dips out his blade and goes, wow, that Articuno really can move. And with that, it is Charmeleon's turn.
5, 10, 15, 20. Grab the Pokeball.
Okay.
5, 30 right here.
Cool. So you have almost the final Pokeball in your possession, the second to last Pokeball from the pit in your possession. And with that, it is Articuno's turn.
Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna fly over here. Drop it off.
Score ticks up by 3. You all are sitting now at a score of 8.
I'm gonna come over here and grab this one.
Cool. So you've picked up the final ball, and as it does, the lights on the inside kind of go, because that little area is kind of like a tiny bit of a pit, just goes completely dark from the lights, indicating the final ball has been picked up. And with that, it is Raticate's turn. Is going to drop this Pokeball off, and is going to start moving this way. Their score ticks up to 3, and it is Dratini's turn.
Okay, Dratini is going to use Thunder Wave on Krabby to paralyze him.
Okay. Is that a dexterity check, or do you roll to attack?
No, it's a Constitution save.
Cool.
Of 13.
Well, that's a 3. So Krabby then, as it's going, Dratini turns around, sends off this electric shark, and is now paralyzed. After selecting a move, has to roll to do anything. After selecting a move to activate it, roll a d4. On the result of one is incapacitated and restrained. So each time Krabby wants to do anything, we'll have to roll a d4 first to see if they can do it. And with that, it is Pincer's turn. Start of the 5th round. Halfway through it, as Blaine goes, we've made it halfway there. Can the Golden Carps bring it back, or have they already been soundly defeated by the Silver Mankeys? As Pinsir throws its ball in there, Krabby is going to attempt to attack Charmeleon. That is a 1, so it's paralyzed. And it is Charmeleon's turn.
Charmeleon's just going to run it back. Drop it off in the hole.
Score ticks up.
And then he's going to move up this way. And can you shove? I don't.
Sure.
I guess I guess he's gonna shove.
Just a paralyzed Krabby, just shove it over.
So it kind of just comes up and just kind of goes onto an attack on Krabby. Doesn't do anything to him except kind of hurt his feelings a little bit. Oh, okay, I see how it is.
I was gonna try to.
You see his face change.
I wanted to Spartacus him into the pit.
With that, it is Articuno's turn. I imagine you're gonna drop this Pokeball off.
See.
In the opposing team side.
So you all are now sitting at a score of 10, whereas your opponent's team is sitting at 4.
So I'm gonna fly over here and steal one of their balls.
Good.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me with advantage.
With damage? I wasn't on top of them. Oh, advantage. I said damage. 16.
He rolled a 15, so you are able to grab a Pokeball.
And I can't move anymore, so I'm just gonna...
Cool. So you just holding the Pokeball in your arms. And with that, it is Raticate's turn, who sees what's happening, is going to turn around and attempt to attack you. That is a 15.
No.
Cool, so jumps up at you, Articuno just barely keeping out of reach. With that, it is Dratini's turn.
Okay, Okay. Tell me if I can do this.
Okay.
I want to use Twister to push Krabby back.
Sure.
Send a gust of swirling wind that tears through an opponent, make a ranged attack, yada yada yada. I didn't figure it was going to do damage.
I'll allow it.
But I figured, okay, it was just to push him back.
Yeah, yeah. So go ahead and just make a ranged attack.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, that hits. So it doesn't say it moves people back, right?
No, it doesn't.
So I'm just gonna say that just pushes him back like 10 feet. Twister kind of just hits him. He goes flying back into the pit a little bit there. And with that, we take up to the start of the 6th round. As it does, Blaine kind of like looks around and goes, "Well, we're going into overtime for the quick of the Carps. Carps, you have the next 2 rounds to get ownership of the Ultra Ball, or this will be ending early for you." And as it does, the Pinsir says, "Don't worry about the Articuno. Get the Ultra Ball." Because you all pretty much have this beat, so I'm just going to try and give them some way to win. Or not win, but instead of... If we just end this early. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Pinsir's going to run over there. He's going to take his action to sprint over and get over at the pool. Krabby is going to be paralyzed. And it is Charmeleon's turn.
Charmeleon's going to rush over to Pinsir, and he is going... Let me see. I don't think I have any paralyzing moves.
Try and just grapple him.
Yeah. Charmeleon's going to grab him.
Alright, make a strength check. Opposing strength.
Strength.
Ooh. Got a 22 for Pinsir.
That's a shame. I got a 10.
So, like, Charmeleon reaches up and tries to grab around. Pinsir just kind of, like, shrugs him off. Pinsir wants this Ultra Ball. And with that, it is Articuno's turn.
Sweet. So...
You have a bonus and an action. You have a bonus action and a full action, so you can drop it off and attack what's-his-name if you wanted, or
That's the
anybody.
plan.
I forgot for a second. I
Yeah,
was
so
like,
I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna
Cool.
come over here, drop it off, and I'm gonna use...
As Articuno, with just like one flap of its wings, is able to cross it, the camera kind of following Articuno as it flies and drops this Pokeball into your little pit area there.
Then I'm gonna use Ancient Power
Okay.
yikes.
on Pinsir.
So as you do, like, even though the lights are in here, everything just dims a little bit, and like some of the different areas start to slowly rise into the air. Go ahead and roll to hit.
29.
Well,
Natural 20.
what did you roll though?
Natural 20.
Natural 20. So I'm gonna say with that, it just sends Pinsir absolutely flying away. As like all of this does, again, the audience just goes silent as the camera does that, and it cuts to Blaine. Well, when you're fighting an Articuno, you shouldn't expect too much. Let's see how this continues on. And he goes back. The Raticate
Just
is
for fun. Cold damage.
the Raticate is going to take its movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is going to get over there and start moving there. And with that, it is Drought's turn.
Draught is going to use Thunder Wave on Raticate.
Oop, well, that dice is gone forever. That is a 6 plus 1. That's a 7.
Nope, 13.
So Raticate also gets paralyzed. It's going to be Pinsir's turn. Pinsir stands up, starts moving over, shoulders passes all of you. Since you're standing right there, go ahead and make a strength check to see if you're able to oppose Pinsir's check here. You're going to have to beat a 15 to keep Pinsir from grabbing the Ultra Ball.
Oh, here's for hoping. Do I get any kind of... I can't use Rage or anything right now, can I?
No. just
Alright.
opposed.
7.
7. So Pinsir reaches in and grabs the Ultra Ball, but only has another 5 feet of movement. So just kind of like steps through you all. And with that, it is Krabby's turn. Who is... oh, no. 2. Okay, they're not paralyzed. So they're going to kind of run up here, and are going to go try and attack Charmeleon to kind of like push Charmeleon away. That is a 17.
That hits.
Cool, so kind of shoves Charmeleon away from Krabby there. And with that, it is Charmeleon's turn.
Charmeleon's gonna run up and say, "Not today, Satan," and attack the Pinsir.
Okay, roll to attack.
Not today,
22.
Satan.
That hits. So with that, you're easily able to kind of like push Pinsir back there, and the Ultra Ball is now just sitting there for the taking. And it is Articuno's turn.
Sick. I want to pick it up and drop it on our side.
Cool. So easily, Articuno flips over, grabs the Ultra Ball, and throws it back into the pit. And with that, it is Eradicate's turn. Dratini, if you could make a strength check for me again as Eradicate tries to steal the Ultra Ball.
14.
That dice is also gone forever. Oh, 14! Tied!
The defense wins, right?
Typically it goes to the attacker. So Eradicate grabs the Ultra Ball. And it is
Dang.
Dratini's turn.
Alright, Dratini is gonna... Wait, Eradicate was paralyzed. Did he break out of
Oh,
that?
shoot, you right. Let's see. Yes, 4.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna use... trying to decide if I want to try and paralyze him or just smack it out.
He's already paralyzed, so it wouldn't do anything if you try and use para.
You're right. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna try and smack it out then.
Cool. Just roll to hit.
Smack it out, smack it out.
21.
That hits.
21.
So with that, the Ultra Ball kind of comes out of Raticate's hand, and kind of like hits the ground right next to him. And as they do, just a silence comes across it as the lights kind of fade in onto Blaine, and he goes, "And with that, the Ultra Ball not in the possession of the Golden Carps is where we call the Pokeball Scramble!" And everyone claps and applauds. The cameras kind of like come in on the three of you standing there as Blaine walks over, and he goes, "And for that, you are awarded a full piece of the Pokeball." You all now have a full... You actually have 2 full pieces now, because you each won 1 challenge at a half piece.
Nice.
And the crowd's just going crazy. Yeah. And he turns back, and with that, we will head to a commercial break for the final game, the big finale. We will see which team comes out on top. And it kind of fades away, and Blaine goes, "Wow, that was amazing, everyone. Great jobs from both sides. That Articuno, wow, you didn't expect it. That's going to be amazing ratings." A PA runs over, hands him a water. He drinks it, throws it over his shoulder. Well, you all, this final one, he kind of like addresses all 6 of you, will be up to the both of you to attempt. The Silver Mankeys, you will be attempting it first, and then the Golden Carps to see who wins. We'll do a full explanation once we come back, but yeah, be ready. And he kind of like walks off. You guys have a few moments to do something.
By the way.
Do what?
While he was talking, I finished my water and...
Oh, just tossed it? Perfect. And like when you do that, he like kind of has a look of recognition of, yeah, you know what's up. So you'll have a few moments if there's anything you want to do.
I'm gonna do some observations again to see if after our performance anything's changed. If maybe I've made myself worthy.
Make a perception check.
All right. 16.
Oh yeah, as you look around, it looks like everyone's pretty getting basic. No one's getting like over treatment other than Blaine. Actually, a PA kind of walks over to you and goes, "Here you go," and kind of hands you a fresh water. Actually, all three of you all three of you a fresh water.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. Just like looking at everybody like, yes, this is what should have been happening.
Is Articuno away now?
I mean, if you return them.
The
rest of the team has like returned the Carps returned their Pokemon. They're kind of clearing the stage away, so it kind of like shifts out as a new stage kind of comes in and curtains up. You can't really see what the next thing is.
I would say
gonna pet her head. Return.
Nice. There you go. I was gonna say Drawd is definitely like on my shoulder.
Nice. And so with that, Blaine comes over to gather six of you together. Art, are you ready for the big finale? Too bad if you're not. It's time to start. And he kind of walks over and takes his space. The camera kind of comes up. The music starts. The lights come in. Welcome back to the Cinnabar Island Games. It is time for the big finale of tonight between the Silver Mankeys and the Golden Carps. As you all know, the big finale, they are able to finally use those Pokemon, or those Pokeball medallions that they've been winning. So we have 2 full pieces for the Silver Mankeys, and sadly, only a piece for the Golden Carps. And we'll see how that interacts with them. It is time for the big finale. And then the music kind of goes bum bum bum. All the lights kind of come in onto Blaine. They were already on him, so like the lights go away and they like come back to Blaine. And he goes, "It's our big one for the season. Everyone's been loving it. It is time for the timed obstacle course, where, as you know, Cinnabar Island was once a beautiful, beautiful island that actually held a few volcanoes around. The volcanoes erupted onto our island many years ago and kind of helped shape the new look of Cinnabar Island. So today, our challengers will be trying not to," and he points over as the curtains kind of drop, "not fall in the lava." And you all see like this giant obstacle course that's in front of you. That is totally safe, not lava. And you see these different obstacles throughout. And he goes, "You will be racing to get to the other side of the obstacle course. Using your medallions, you can add in different places that might help you make an easier escape. The first team to make it through the fastest wins. Silver Mankeys, you will be going first." Do what?
I really like the show on Netflix.
I don't know what you're talking about. What show on Netflix? Silver Mankeys, what will you be redeeming? You have 2 different helpfuls that you can redeem. Will you be redeeming them both? Or will you be taking your medallions with you in a show of strength that you don't need them? No additional points are awarded for not using them.
We should use
them.
We'll use our medallions.
Wonderful! And he goes, "Medallions!" And as they do, you see
medallions.
you see 2 different things kind of float up from the lava. A giant crate to make one way a little bit easier, as well as a little barrel a little closer to the exit to make it a little bit easier for you to make it out. So, for the obstacle course, you will be attempting to move through it, making dexterity checks to help your way across. And as Blaine counts down, and this will be like you'll roll for initiative and you'll move that way. As Blaine counts down and he says, "On your marks, get set, go!" As he does, this little middle piece right here in the middle, and this piece right here, both start to spin. Slowly, but enough that you're probably going to have to make a bigger dexterity check to get to them. And
so
the 3 of you can roll for initiative for me.
Initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
16.
Is each block 5?
Roughly. So depending on like larger jumps, like from here to here, is going to require a larger dexterity check than from where you are to this first piece. Similar from this first piece to here versus to here.
Are
So
those
gotcha.
little circle things like round or are they flat?
They're circular, but they're flat little standing stones. So easily jump to it.
And
The one that the barrel that's right there next to it is kind of curved, so that would be a little bit harder of a check to it, but you just kind of stepping to it, stuff like that.
And you said that it's not lava?
It is not lava, so it's like an orange water. So it won't kill you if you fall into it.
Eric, if you want to see the influence of this, called Floor is Lava on Netflix.
We've seen
yeah,
it.
yeah, we've seen it.
But that
We've
it's
seen it,
definitely
so-
that's not what this is at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not sponsored.
I don't know what you're talking about. This
Right.
is an original
But could
idea. It's an original idea.
Yeah, right, absolutely.
Tyler, you are first up in the order.
All right. You want to see some real speed?
Let's see some speed.
I can't
This is
move
the
my
first
guy,
one.
but I'm gonna jump to this first one.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity check.
21.
Perfectly. You kind of jump out. As you do, you feel a little give. It's slightly bouncy, not super bouncy, but you feel a little give onto it as you kind of come out onto it.
I'm gonna turn around and say it's slightly bouncy, not super bouncy, but it's got a little bit of a give.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
And I'm gonna move forward to the edge so someone else can hop on too.
Cool. I mean, you can take full movement if you want to try and do another move. You can do two moves
I thought
around.
It was like a one move type thing.
I'll give you double action to kind of go through it, because otherwise this will take forever.
Yeah. How far does this one look from this one? They look about similar.
The one on the south end is definitely closer to you. You feel as if you could get to either of them, but the other one's going to require a little bit more dexterity than the other.
Okay. I'm gonna jump to.
What does it require?
I think dexterity.
Yes.
I'm gonna try this one.
Okay. Cool. Kind of get back. You feel the bounce, and then
11.
you go for it, and you slide. Make a dexterity saving throw.
7.
You're able to barely hold on, since this is an early obstacle. These are lower.
Thanks for not kicking me out early.
Yeah. But don't do it again. I'm just kidding. Like
Ah,
these all have numbers associated to them that I have. So you're in there. And with that, it is Ariana's turn.
I'm gonna attempt to go here. Just kidding.
She
Here.
just takes a running
Away.
jump. Go ahead and make a
Throws out-
dexterity check for me.
11.
Easily, kind of like just step into it. You feel the give in it as you're on the first area. Where you want to go?
I'm gonna go here.
Cool. Go ahead and make another dexterity check for me.
Oh, I rolled a D10, but
Oh, you did roll a d10
Is
for
that
your
okay?
first one. Yeah, it's fine. 11 was still enough to get past it.
okay. 6.
Make a dexterity saving throw. As you kind of leap to the first one there.
20.
Very nice.
You're able to you slid, you were almost in, and you pull yourself up, you look down, your right shoe is a little wet from it. But you are on top.
Yeah.
Eric.
Okay. All right.
You psyching yourself up?
Well, it's one of those things I'm thinking about this whole time. Like, it kind of stupid that athletics is under strength and not dexterity. But anyways, yeah, I'm going for that first one. Hot freaking dang!
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god!
So as you step out to the first one, you were warned that the give was there, And as you kind of hit it, you slip, grab yourself, but half of you does go in, and you spend the entire turn pulling yourself back up. So you cannot make a second movement here. But
Well, Leaf, we're gonna lose silver.
that was real close.
So I'm not out.
You're not out, but you were really close to being out.
So if you pull yourself up, you're fine.
On the first
But
obstacle,
if you
yes.
fall, okay.
In theory, Eric.
And that is the first round down. Tyler, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna turn towards Silver and say, "Hey, if you think you can make this jump, I'm gonna jump to the next one, and maybe we can help each other along." And then I'm gonna jump to this platform.
All right, make a dexterity check.
11.
Yeah, you're easily able to kind of step to it, really.
And
As
then
you
I'm
get
gonna
over there.
step
As long as
forward
it's not a freaking 2.
and wait.
So as you get to this, as you kind of step to this one's very solid straight across. You can feel it's a little cushiony, just so that way it doesn't hurt if you were to fall onto it. But this one is a lot more stable than that first area you were in. With that, it is Ariana's turn.
Sick. I'm gonna go here.
Cool. That one easy enough to. Cool. With an 18, yeah, you easily just kind of step to it.
And I'm gonna go over here.
Cool. So that one is slowly spinning.
16.
16, you leap and grab onto it. You find the handhold on the top as it's slowly spinning you, and you are held onto it as it slowly spins you around and around and around. And that's where you are on your turn. Eric?
Okay, I'm gonna follow Leaf.
Cool.
Head over that way.
Make a dexterity check.
That it was just a one-time thing. Just a little nerves at the beginning.
Just a little nerves.
14.
14, yeah. You leap, land onto it perfectly, kind of slide a little bit, but you feel pretty comfortable with your stance.
I kind of look over to Leaf and kind of just shoo him forward a little bit. Is that something you can
I'm gonna
do?
kind of brace to kind of help him land.
Cool. Eric, roll with advantage. Because Leaf is here to grab onto you.
Nice, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you basically step out, and Leaf kind of just grabs your arms and kind of just helps you onto the platform there. And you guys high five. And it is Tyler's turn as the second round finishes.
I'm gonna leap. I'm gonna go and jump here.
Eric just leaps out of the call. Alright, make a dexterity check.
19.
Easily. You jump over to it, you
What-
don't even
what am I-
slide. What?
What am I?
It
What is this?
it looks like a large little or like a flat crate. So kind of just stuck up out of it. You kind of look down at it, and there's the giant Cinnabar Island logo on it.
And then I guess jump to this one since there's only room for one person.
Cool, yeah. Make a dexterity check.
10.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
16, you're able to you hit it and you slide, and then you catch yourself landing in a sitting position on top of it, and kind of climb back
It
up.
was a little slippery.
Ariana, as you are slowly spinning around here, what would you like to do?
I'd like to go here.
Cool. So you kind of see the bed that's sitting there in the water, and you kind of time it out. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
8.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
8.
And as you hit the bed, it kind of bounces you, and you go sliding into the lava. And you see Ariana fall beneath the lava as the you all yell, and the audience goes crazy as the cameras cut back to Blaine. And with that, we've lost
Can
our
Articuno
first.
say?
No.
Do you throw Articuno out?
My last.
Do what? Do you do it?
No.
Okay.
Yes, do you do it?
And Blaine
I
goes,
shouldn't, right?
as we do whatever you want. As we've lost our
Disqualified. 'Cause- 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 'cause-
I shouldn't cheat.
Well, I don't know if it's cheating. I don't think they ever said.
Okay, I do it.
So Articuno comes flying out, and as like you hit as you're like falling, you make another dexterity saving throw for me to see if you get this out fast enough.
10.
10. So you throw up the ball. You still hit the lava. Articuno pops out, and Blade. It's as like you're hitting the water. The camera cuts to Blade, and he goes, "And with that, what is this?" And the camera cuts back as Articuno appears and kind of grabs you and drops you onto the bed. And Blade, this is unprecedented. Articuno has saved Marina from the lava. It doesn't look like she's burned too badly. Oh, this is definitely a new time for the Cinnabar Island Games, and we will definitely be having to change our rules in the future.
Articuno, return.
So what you're saying is it would be really bad for his views if I threw Lapras out and he was just immune to lava.
Well, it's lava, Eric. It's lava.
Right, I know. I wouldn't do that anyways.
With that,
That's
it's your turn.
All right, I am going to.
I'll give you one of those. You get one save with Articuno.
Wow, that was nice. I'm gonna go over.
Cool. Make a dexterity check for me.
Okay. 5.
Make a
Freaking
dexterity
5.
saving throw as you leap towards this piece here.
Oh God, it was the reverse.
So
it was the reverse of what happened earlier.
You hit the crate, and as you do, it slips and you slide straight off of it into lava.
I have an inspiration. Can I use it for my saving throw?
Yeah. Roll advantage.
Oh God, please.
Oh, I think I do too, actually.
Please. 17. Oh.
So as you start to slide off, you were almost off, and you kind of like, so you jump, hit it with your feet, slide, and start to go off, and you kind of roll and just grab the other side and pull yourself back up, and the crowd goes wild. And what a save from Silver, keeping himself out of the fiery depths of the lava. You do anything else?
There's not enough room for us both on that other crate.
No, but you could take a giant leap if you wanted to.
No, I don't think so. My luck has not been with me.
Cool. So that's where you stand. The 3 rounds have passed. Tyler, it's up to you.
I'm just gonna step to this one.
Cool. Make a dexterity check.
21, unnecessary.
Easy.
And then I'm going to use that momentum to the big crate.
Roll.
Natural 1.
Oh.
Advantage?
Momentum
So
advantage.
as you run, you hit the tail end and kind of just slide. Go ahead and make a dexterity throw with saving throw with disadvantage.
12. I'm going swimming.
You hit the box. Both of your legs hit the water, but you're able to pull yourself up onto the box, and the crowd is just clapping.
Failing up.
If you would have rolled below a 10 for that, because that box is so huge.
So from here, I'm kind of gonna position myself to be a support for whichever one of them jump, if any of them jumps here.
So you kind of brace yourself for either of them. And with that, it is Ariana's turn.
I'm gonna go here.
Okay, just the giant, large table.
5.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
12.
So you hit the table and kind of slide onto the table, and you find yourself sitting there.
Whew. I'm gonna go here.
Cool.
Take a running start.
10.
10, you leap to it and make a dexterity save, because this one is rounded.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Natural 20. Natural 20.
So with the natural 20, you hit the crate, and because with the 10 you felt yourself start to fall. With the natural 20, you just push off of the crate and land in the exit.
She sticks the landing.
And the crowd
It's
is
like she
going crazy as they're kind of like cutting to you and like cutting around. And Blaine's like, and there we have it. The first one of the Silver Mankeys has made their escape. Let's see if the other two can follow suit. Eric.
All right, you know where I'm going.
Where are you going?
Here? Right there? Oh, okay, over there. All right.
Jumping into the middle.
You're jumping into the water.
19. Okay,
Easy
19.
enough. You make a step over there.
And then I'm coming over here.
Cool.
15.
Easy enough. You step over.
Cool.
And you kind of position yourself there. And that is the end of the 4th round. Tyler, what are you doing?
I'm gonna delay my turn and help Eric.
Cool. Eric?
All right. So, should I just roll once or with advantage?
Roll with advantage, because Tyler's there helping you out.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
Tyler, make a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
To see if you're... So Eric rolled a 4 and a 5, for those of you at home.
11.
Leaps out. Is about to fall in. Tyler with his 11 grabs onto him. Eric, make a dexterity saving throw now that Tyler has you. To see if you're able...
Oh my.
And with that natural 1, as you leap out, Tyler grabs your arms. You slide off and fall into the lava.
No!
And as the camera shows Silver sinking beneath the depths, it flips back to Blaine as Blaine goes, and the first of the 3 has fallen. Silver has fallen into the lava. He will be missed.
Articuno, go!
He will be missed. And while he's saying this, the cameras are stationed on him. Some PAs come running over and kind of like, this way, this way, this way, this way, now, 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 now. And like, you like kind of swim over and they like pull you out. And they go, all right, go over there somewhere. Like, they can't see. They can't know that you're alive.
So when he falls, I drop to one knee and I go, no!
And the camera cuts back to you and is centered on you as Blaine's like little over voice goes through. Can Leaf escape? Or will Marina be the only one escaping out of here?
And then I'm
Okay.
gonna stand up and go, this is for Leaf. And then I'm gonna run.
For yourself? This is for yourself?
No, remember we switched names at one point, but Silver would never agree to it, but I kept calling him Leaf.
I shout, do it for Silver! Do it for him!
So, real quick, before
Yeah.
we move any further, I'm going to find a place away from everybody, throw on my bandana, and then I'm going to try and look for any secretive files. I'm going to look for anything that's
Your
like
bandana or your face mask?
my face mask, but it's a bandana, I think.
Yeah, they're bandanas.
Alex trying to get us arrested on national TV.
Just no, away from everybody, just to sneak around and see if I can find anything behind the scenes, not in front of the camera.
Okay, make an investigation check for
He
me
just walks by like,
as Tyler makes
Yes,
your
it-
dexterity check.
Oh. 8.
Make a dexterity saving throw, Tyler.
10.
So you hit the table and kind of slide out. Again, this is a larger table, so the saving throw is a little bit easier. So you were on the table. Eric, what was your investigation?
It was an 8.
So kind of like as you're looking through the back area, you don't find too much out here. You're kind of still out on the main sound stage, kind of away from everyone. You kind of blended into the shadows, and no one really sees you moving around. But for the most part, there isn't anything out here. You find a couple like little folders lying around with just like some information about the sponsors for the night, some different information like that, the names of everyone who participated in today's events, something that like Blaine was kind of looking at to remembers everyone's name for his commentary, stuff like that. Nothing too interesting though.
All right, then I'll come out of I'll take off my face mask and come out of the shadows then.
Cool. Kind of come back out. Tyler?
I'm gonna say, this is for the silver medal. Wink at the camera, run and jump, because I'm the second
Oh
one to
God,
10.
why?
alright, Jim, come on, let's go.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Call me Biden. 20.
Not natural, so I'm not gonna say that you make it all the way through. but you are you hit onto the final crate there. So go ahead and make another one. As that completes a turn, so this is the 5th turn. You have advantage because
I rolled a 10 and then a 20.
Yeah.
Oh, was that a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah. The second one was a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You
Wow.
I'm kind of just like jump right out. So it took you 5 rounds to come out as the crowd is going crazy. The camera comes in on Blaine, and with that, the Silver Mankeys have 2 that have made their way out in 5 rounds, with 1 lost to the fiery depths below. And with that, it is time for the Golden Carps to make their attempt. And for the Golden Carps, I should have pre-rolled, but I'm just going to make a few rolls right here, right now. We'll see what happens with the 3 of them. So for their first jump, they all 3 make their first one. Dexterity for you. They save there. Natural 1 and a natural 3. Let's see if those 2. Natural 20, that one saves. 6, one of them falls into the lava.
Okay.
On to their next jump, a 4 and a 2 roll. So we'll see their dexterity saving throws. A natural 20 for one of them, so one of them saves. The other one rolls a natural 1 and falls into the lava. As I throw the die into the ground.
What's the point?
They could go faster.
You're right.
That was their 4th round, wasn't it?
But they fall into the lava anyways. So all 3 of the golden, as this is happening, you guys get brought to the side. At this point, Silver has been able to dry off. They kind of give you some waters and some snacks. You're sitting there watching. And as the final carp falls into the lava, the crowd goes silent as the camera comes into Blaine. And with that, the final carp has called it... Oh, wait. Roll that back. And with that, the final of the carps has fallen into the lava. And it seems we have a new winner for tonight. The Silver Mankeys! And as this was all happening, as the final one, the PAs had rushed you guys over to a nice little area with a nice little background. And the camera's cut to the 3 of you standing there as Blaine walks over to the 3 of you. And he goes, and it is with my great honor to present the 3 of you with the Volcano Badge. Congratulations to the 3 of you. And hands each of you one of the badges. With that, you have claimed yet another badge. What is next for the Silver Mankeys?
I'm going to
We're
Disney
going
World.
to Disney World.
Oh, well, have a great time. Hopefully you can at least make it to the Pokemon League Championship before then. Well, that was awkward. Well, and he turns back to the camera. Thank you all so much for watching tonight's wonderful episode of the Cinnabar Island Games. Be sure to join us tomorrow, where
I jab in the background.
2 new teams will attempt the Cinnabar Games. Thank you, and the camera kind of pulls back as the crowd claps, and the cameras
We're
go.
gonna fly.
Okay. I'm going to walk up to Blaine, hold out my hand to shake it, and I say, it was a very pleasant experience. One note, though, if you want to re-record this or dub it later when we're not here, I would have said the golden carps have gone belly up in the lava is what I would have added.
That's really good. And hey, Tim! And Tim, a PA, comes over. Real fast, can you start the recording? I want to put something in there real fast. And Tim goes, this was a live broadcast, sir. Yes, I know, but for the reruns later in the week. Make sure you go ahead and make a note. We're gonna re-record the part with the golden carps that they are going belly up. And Tim goes, yes, sir. I'll schedule some time with you in the morning, in the booth, and yeah, very good.
Just redub it.
And Tim walks off, looking confused. And Blaine goes, the 3 of you, you can also, as you exit, you can collect your rewards from the front desk. You all each have won 3,000 Poké Dollars, of course, for winning here tonight on the Cinnabar Games.
You got a gift shop?
There is a Pokemart on the island. I mean, we sell some shirts and stuff. You're welcome to keep your Silver Mankey shirt.
I will. Blaine, mind if we get a quick selfie?
I don't normally, but you did win, so... Tim! And Tim comes over. Yes, Blaine? Take our photo really quickly. And kind of poses up with all of you. Whose phone does he have?
Mine.
Click, click, click. And he hands the phone back to you.
Thank you, sir. I text it to the group.
Group chat pops up. You immediately get a like from Master Blake. Josh immediately likes it as well.
In the background.
Master Blake.
Articuno's in the background. And Yala goes, "Oh wow, did you guys win? Great job."
I text back immediately. Were you not watching like you said you would? With like 3 exclamation question marks.
And she goes, "Oh, sorry, I had to step away. I didn't see the final bit. I have it DVR'd though. I wasn't able to see the final game. You guys did great in the Pokeball Scramble though."
I pat Leaf on the back and go, "Sorry, man."
I leave her on red.
Well, it's a group text, so it doesn't show who's red.
To me, I made a point.
Oh, good.
He texts, "I've read it, but I'm not replying."
And what else do you all do with your night? As you're all kind of, nicely but, hurriedly rushed out of the main stadium. They take you out to the front desk where you all, they take your trainer IDs and kind of put in the fact that you all have got this badge, and you're each given your 3,000 Pokédollar reward. There is a gift shop if you'd like to buy a shirt.
Yeah.
Cool. So they have some nice Cinnabar Island shirts and hoodies. It's the Cinnabar Island logo with Blaine kind of like looking real smug on the front of it. They also have game-specific shirts that they don't pull out until after the game, so that way people aren't spoiled to the games. There's a Pokeball Scramble one that has like a big Pokeball on it, and it says the Pokeball, or I competed in the Pokeball Scramble. There's one that's kind of like lava themed that says I survived Cinnabar Island's volcano. There's one that has a Ponyta kicking on it. They're really nicely themed. They're nice shirts. You can buy them in the merch store in the description. There's no merch store in the description.
Are there any Cinnabar Island hoodies that don't have his face on them?
There is one in the back that it looks like Blaine has purposefully like put in the back so that way everyone just buys the one with his face on it, but it's like Cinnabar Island Games and it has the Cinnabar Island logo on it.
I buy that, and I buy the lava shirt.
Cool, so that'll run you about 75 Pokédollars.
Cool. I put on the hoodie.
Do either of you buy anything?
No.
YOLO.
So guys, I feel like we spend the night and then we go get our reward from Oak tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's a good plan.
You do have your spa in the morning.
Oh, I forgot about the spa.
I think you scheduled it for 2 p.m. You scheduled it for 2 p.m.
So it's not in the morning.
So it's not in the morning.
Tomorrow's spa day.
Okay, so tomorrow I guess we have a nice beach day and then a spa to finish it off.
Yeah. And then get a little reward.
What do you think about that, Marina?
Yes.
Nice.
And so you guys kind of exit out the nice, cool air as you all head up to your hotel that you've already reserved and fall asleep. And that's where we will end tonight's episode of Pokemon Dungeons and Dragons with the 7th gym badge. You all have one more gym badge to gain and a world of adventure to explore. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. Be sure to join us for our next Pokemon Dungeons and Dragonites. Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you in the next one.